Dear gentle viewers, hi, I'm your host Reena. I'm so glad to have you here. So, this is our 14th day of 30-day challenge of speaking in English, and I'm so excited for today's videos. And I've been thinking that most of the time, whenever I make video, I think of this thing that I will have to make it a perfect video so that I can add value to your life and people gonna love this video. But the thing is this, whenever you think of anything in your mind, especially for perfection, then you're definitely going to make mistake, a lot of mistakes. So instead of focusing on perfection, you just need to focus on progress. Because you know what, when you start doing something, then it's like you just think of this thing that you want to do this, whether you are knowing about the thing too much or a very little bit, especially about learning spoken English. We always think that first we need to know everything and then after that we are going to speak in English, but things not work like that. You just have to start speaking, and whatever you know, just start speaking that. Whatever you feel comfortable that you can talk on this topic, that make you feel comfortable, just speak that topic. Because once you have started speaking in English and once your mind or your tongue get habitual of speaking in English, then you will no longer feel any difficulty while speaking in English. So it's important to be consistent with your practice and start speaking, because speaking will come by speaking only. And if you want to make your mind think in English, then you should try to listen a lot of the content in English only. Try to listen English content, English audio content. Whenever you do any household chore, put on your headphones and listen to English audio podcast. And I have also made 100 audio podcasts for learning spoken English that are based on daily English conversation. You are definitely going to learn a lot of valuable things from there. You will come to know essential phrases and words that you need to speak while speaking daily English conversation. So you should definitely try to listen to those audio podcasts. It is going to add a lot of vocabulary in your mind. One more thing I wanted to let you know is this, that whenever you start speaking, like if we want to talk about any topic, suppose it is our morning routine. So if anybody say that let me know about your morning routine, and I wanna ask means I want to get to know about your morning routine, then we usually start with, yeah, I wake up at 7, then I brush my teeth, then I take shower, and then I made tea, and we I have tea, then I make breakfast, then I start doing work. Actually, the thing is this, you do not need to mention each and every task. The main point they wanna ask is that how you spend your day. Routine means not like that you do brush or you take a shower or you just have your breakfast, then lunch, and then dinner. You need to mention key points only. Highlight your key points only. Like you usually wake up around 5, right? Or 7, whatever, at what time you wake up. Okay, then just explain that at what time you start working. Like I just start working at 9 and work till 12 p.m., and after that I take a short break and have my lunch, and after that I just go for a small walk, and then I again start work, and I prepare for my next day also, like what things I need to do, what meetings I need to attend the next day. And this is some things that how I usually spend my day. Whenever you describe something, then it should be engaging, okay, rather than boring. So try to pay attention on small things, and that is better. And apart from it, I want to say that when I make these kind of videos, for you, then I sometimes think like it should be perfect. It should be like I just want you to take inspiration from my journey of learning spoken English, because you know what, I have been learning this language for a long time, but the thing is this, I never started speaking. That's why I never able to speak fluent English. I was just studying English as a subject. So if you want to speak English, then you do not need to study this. You need to start speaking, and you do not need to aware about everything. If you're gonna think like this, that firstly you should know about everything, about grammar, about sentence formation, everything, and then you will start speaking, then it is never going to happen. Just start with whatever knowledge you have, and then only you will be able to speak. Make a habit of speaking in English and be consistent with your practice, and over time you will be definitely going to fluent in English. Because in my personal experience, I have been putting too much efforts in learning spoken English, but I was working in wrong direction. I was learning it, I was studying it, just we study any other subject. But if you wanna speak English, then indulge yourself in English environment, listen to English audio podcast, watch English web series, and start speaking. Because speaking will come by speaking only. And the other thing, that if you think of hesitation and confidence, then really don't need to worry about these things. Confidence will come when you start speaking. So it's completely okay if I can say if you're feeling little nervous. It happens with everyone, but if you want to speak, then you will have to lose this hesitation, and you will have to start speaking, because then only you will be able to speak fluent English. Otherwise, you are never going to speak fluent English. I have personal experience regarding these things since I've been learning this language for a long time, and I got exhausted with this language many times, because I have a lot of thoughts regarding this, that I'm putting too much effort but still I'm not able to speak in English. Why is happening with me, and what to do? So the only answer for these questions is start speaking. You do not need to think about anyone. If you want to speak, if you want to be fluent, then you will have to speak in English. And do you know what? When you start doing it, then you are starting feeling enjoyment. Definitely, in starting, you might get some exhaustion because you are running out of sentences. You may have no vocab. Sometimes it happens that simple words, even we are not able to speak that. We just forget what we want to say. We get stumble in between. But don't worry about these things. You are going to face this difficulty only for few days. But once you start speaking and you will consistent with your practice, then over time you are going to feel that you are improving. So one of the best method that you can do is start talking with chat GPT. Give it a time. Start speaking in morning, in afternoon, in night time. Whenever you find time, just start talking with ChatGPT. Whatever you have in your mind, just start talking. This is the only way of learning any language. Because speaking is just speaking. You can't learn it by reading, writing, and listening. You will have to start speaking. I hope you are getting me and I'm not making you bored. And I always try to make you understand that what things I have done to learn spoken English, and what things we can do to be fluent in English language. And if you want to say anything regarding my video, then really want to hear about it. So please share your comments. I would love to hear them. And if you like my video, then please don't forget to subscribe the channel so that you can get every video that I am posting on YouTube channel. However, I have already made 100 audio podcasts in which I have included all the daily English conversation topics that is going to increase your vocabulary and sentence formation that you can use while talking with anyone in your daily conversation. So please watch all of my audio podcasts so that you can get to know a lot of more essential vocabulary and sentence formation. It will definitely going to help you. Okay, I'm so happy that I've made this video podcast. I have started this journey with you, and let's continue with our journey of spoken English, and let's call it a day. Bye bye.